Hello guys, is this thing filming? Well, okay, it is. A little bit drunk now because I drank the rum. I'm gonna drink a little bit more. You guys, like, doing fine and all that? Yeah, like, whoa. Yeah, like, it's been a long time and all. So we're gonna make, like, food stuff, like, kitchen food, like, stuff. Rum, yeah. Ah. It's, well, my phone is ringing. Wait a sec, I hate when my phone's ringing when people call me. Wait a minute. Alright, never mind, it's the stupid stuff. People calling me all the time for no reason. Alright, yeah, it's like, the 24th of February, 9:41 a.m. I already drank half this bottle of rum this morning. I'm a bit plastered. Alright, we're gonna make a recipe called meringue. Wait a minute. We need eggs and sugar and stuff like that, so we can use this. It's like pastry, whatever. I got eggs here. So while I'm kitchening, you know, making food in French, the verb is like, you know, to kitchening, whatever. I want you guys to think of a question, you know, like ask yourself this thing, you know, and think carefully about it, okay? In the past 60 seconds, think about it, in the past 60 seconds, how many people did you have sex with? In the past 60 seconds, okay? Think about it carefully. I'm gonna tell you the answer later. I need, oh yeah. I'm making, eggs. Wait a sec. There's this yellow thing I use. What the hell is it? It's not here. Ah! God damn it, that's... What the fuck? It's gotta be somewhere. Ah! No, it's not here. It was somewhere around. The yellow thingy. What the hell? Okay, wait a minute. Last time I used it, I put it under water. Gotta be somewhere. Where is it? Wait a minute. What the fuck? Oh, there it is. Okay, found it. Alright. Let's put the eggs. Well, wait a minute, I'm gonna... Why? All right. Now we're gonna make the stuff into the cream. So you think about the question I asked. In the past 60 seconds, how many people do you have sex with? Now think about it. You know, in philosophy, you know, when you answer a question, you gotta find the definitions first. You know, like how many people did you have sex with? So you have to answer a few questions before that. You have to answer first, you know, in the past 60 seconds, well, what is a person? Okay? What is a person? What is sex? And what does it mean the past 60 seconds? Well, I think we missed this one. We're going to start over again. Yeah, so what is a person? Okay, like what does it mean? Like, you know, like persons, like stuff, like, you know, a guy, like, you know, people, stuff, like, you know, stuff, and like you got, like, you know, look at my hand. Okay, you see my hand? Okay, that's a person. Well, like part of a person. And wait a minute, did I? Well, that's just it. Okay, that's like, you know, skin, and like, if you look closely, you have like muscles beneath this, and then bones and stuff. So that's fuck, that's water. It's hot. Yeah, that's the fruit. Okay, like, you know, got it. So like, a person stuff, like, you know, like person, like matter. Okay. Like you got like skin and bones and muscles and like, you know, religion's like, you know, some sort of like thing, like people telling stuff so like they can control your mind and like make you do stuff. And like, so a person's like really like just like, you know, a bunch of like stuff put together, you know, like makes a person. You know, the only difference between a person and a machine is like, you know, a person has more like sophisticated stuff, like it's made by nature instead of being made like by computers and stuff. So like, when you die, like, you know, you don't really die, like your life doesn't really end. It's like your life, your life never even existed in the first place. Like all like, you know, like the stuff that made your body, like, you know, all this like, you know, this atoms and stuff, it all like spreads out in nature. You know, like it goes like in trees and stuff, like, and then the grass and like, you know, like animals eat it and like stuff like that. So like a person is just like a bunch of like, you know, matter and structure and stuff like that. Like if you think like 10 years ago, like with all the stuff you've eaten and all the poops that you made, like the physical matter that composes your body, like today, like 10 years ago, it was like you know, in apples and animals and trees, and like it was all spread out in nature. And when you die, you know, it's like that. You know, all the stuff that today is you, like it all spreads out in nature. You know, the stuff like, you know, that's the first definition. The human being is like a bunch of like random particles like put together and like in a way that people feel something. And like, you know, so that is the first definition. The second definition is sex. Now, sex is when you put your dick into inside a vagina, right? So like, you know, the like a billion years ago, like when a woman who died, like, you know, her vagina like was eaten by like insects and animals and stuff like that, and like it, you know, found its way into trees and like birds and things. So like, you know, like all this stuff like they dig underground where they make your pants, you know, like, and stuff like that. And when they make like little machines that hold eggs together and stuff, it's all like, you know, it's made from vaginas and boobies and stuff like that died like billions of years ago. Where's the other? There it is. And like stuff like that. So like basically, if you asked it a question like, in the past 60 seconds, how many people do you have sex with? Like, if sex only means like, you know, putting your dick in a vagina, it's like billions of people in the past 60 seconds that you have sex with, like billions and billions and billions of people, like stuff. Yeah. For fuck's sake. In order for this shit to work, you don't have to have any yellow in there, but there's always like yellow that kind of gets its way by this little gooey yellow thing. Okay, remind me never to make another video when I'm drunk, because this shit doesn't work out. I need to be concentrated. But there's like, you know, like deeper stuff, like, you know, the question like philosophy that just was like, well, yeah, you go talking about. you want to dig deeper, you know, you gotta ask yourself, not what is real. You know, you don't have to ask yourself what is reality. You gotta ask yourself what reality should be, not what it is, what it should be. You know? Hey, go back to religion, you know? Like, the fundamental of religion is like the difference between good and evil, okay? So like, when there's no such thing as good and evil, like, you know, and people is just like physical matter, like, okay? So like, you know, you got a sandman, you know, like a guy made of sand, or like, you know, in the snow in the winter and stuff like that, and you ask yourself, like, what's that thing? You know, it's like, you know, it's just like sand, you know? And the only difference between a sandman and like a real person is like, you know, in the periodic tables of the elements, like, there's not the same amount of atoms that turn around a little shitty thingy like electrons and whatever. So like, if that's all it means, like, you can like kill someone, like, you know, you punch the guy in the face and like the guy dies, or like you stab him in the belly and the poopy maker, and like, you know, he dies. Like, wait, am I gonna put the Wow. 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 Oh, you gotta find a way to get it like so that there's no yellow stuff in there. Oh man, this is gonna take like 5,000 years to make. I used to make them easily, but the thing is that when you're holding a camera, you gotta think about stuff. Like, okay, wait a minute. So like, okay, like, you know, when you kill like people, okay, like you commit murder. Like murder is just like without us. Like, okay, murder is like a legal definition. There's a legal definition of murder, but it's not like real. It's not like based on science. It's based on like democracy and what people think. But say like you kill a snowman and you kill a human being, like a real person. Okay? The only difference that it makes in nature, like if you want to be like only like natural, like scientific and stuff, like when you commit murder, technically, yeah. The only thing that happens technically when you commit murder is purely a chemical thing, you know? It doesn't. What the fuck did I buy? All those eggs are fucking broken already. What the fuck? Ah! Okay, this one's okay. I put it there. Okay. Gotta get right this time. So the only thing that happens, like, there's no difference between people and like snowman and like computer programs, because you think like all that people are is just like you know, stuff like in nature and stuff, like, you know, there's no like soul and all that. So like, this is a little bit broken here. Okay, wait a minute. I'm gonna try to put the stuff in there. Wait a minute. Is something going? So I dropped the camera in the water. It's tough to hold the camera in your mouth because you can't breathe and all that stuff. So like, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, like philosophy and like stuff like that. Okay, so like, you know, like when you think, you know, like think and like, yeah, I'm a human being, you know, but what does it mean? Like, when you die and all like the stuff that makes up your body, all the atoms and all everything, you know, like now you feel it like you're alive and stuff, you know. But when all this little stuff, like when you die, when it all rots and guts, you know, it gets into like the earth, you know, like it becomes like, you know, stuff like the trees and all that. Oh wait, I'm gonna go pee. Okay, and when all this stuff like um there's still really a lot. Okay, so yeah, I think my old camera is broken, so I'm gonna have to switch to this old one right here. Wait a minute, what's in my fork? I need a fork. Fork. That's not a fork. There's a fork. So yeah, and put sugar in there. What was I talking about already? Something about like life and stuff like. Okay, like oh yeah. Okay, so like if people like don't exist, if you're like just an illusion or like stuff, you know, if there's no difference between murder and like destroying a machine, I mean scientifically, you know, no matter what you do, I mean technically it's all wanted, right? You know, technically, I mean you kill someone or you know you murder or you like or you pray or no matter what you do. Have because you'll like kill you. People believe that if they kill rob your money and stuff, it's kind of in hell. They're not gonna do it. Right? What's happen, right? They're just gonna kill you. They're just gonna, you know, rape you and have sex with you and get your money and stuff. So like, regardless if there's such a thing as heaven or hell in reality, maybe it's better if people believe in it. You know, you get like safer. All right, so let's see if you want to make them right. You need all this aluminum foil. Put this here. All right, wait a minute. Oh shit, this camera is really broken. Can you guys see anything? Probably not, I don't know if... Okay, gotta preheat the thing. Try that. Shit. 200 Fahrenheit's gonna be good. 200 Fahrenheit. Wait a minute, let's put it to 200 Fahrenheit. 200. Okay, and then let's wait a second. Oh, are you guys still there? Yeah, it's just like preheating the oven and all that. So I took a walk outside, so like in the meantime. Oh yeah, I got this in the mail. From the Search of Scientology. You know, the reason why I keep getting this stuff is because, like last year, my sister was involved with Scientology and all, and like she wanted me to get into it, but I didn't want to, and like she was so certain that I would want to, so that she signed me up for this stuff, and now I keep getting mail because of her and all that. Then I, kind of convinced her that, Scientology was bad news and all, so she kind of let that off. But, I'm still getting mail because of her, kind of bad. Okay, so you got this stuff now. What you gotta do to make the meringue, you gotta put some little bit of, okay, you preheat the oven at 200, and now you make little things like that, you see? Maybe a spoon is better. Wait a minute, I'm gonna, oh shit. Look, this is the last video I make when I'm drunk, because I'm so completely plastered. I'm just I'm dropping the camera in water, and I'm for fuck's sake, what the hell is wrong with me? I'm already bad enough when I'm sober, so when I'm drunk I'm a fucking freak. Okay, this is the last time I make a video when I'm drunk. Okay, let's do this. I don't even know if the camera's still working. I can see clearly in the little video preview thingy now, but what the hell. It's been funny, making all these videos, these cooking videos, because people that I know in real life, not in real life, they all say I'm a fucking freak, And so, I've, been on the internet, posting on message boards and making videos and stuff like that. And the people on the internet are basically saying the same thing and people in real life are saying, I'm this weird guy, I'm a freak and all that. So maybe I'm really, not normal at all. Maybe I'm, really, strange and all. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm really happy with my life. Because, I feel I'm, really, free and all that. Who cares about, stuff you got, a life to live, one day you're gonna die, so, just, enjoy life while it's still there. So let's make the meringue, whatever. How do you say that in English, meringue? I think the same word, meringue, or, however you pronounce that in English. Meringue, or meringue, or, meringue is okay. Okay, when you finish to put the stuff in there, so you have it at 200 Fahrenheit, preheat and all that. So you put it back in. So what you're gonna do now is you're gonna let it heat. So what time is it now? It's 10:30. So let it heat for 2 hours, for an hour and a half. So at noon. At noon it should be okay, so let's just wait until noon. So I'm gonna go out and have a blast, and then I'm gonna come back. So see you guys. Yeah. Fuck. You guys remind me never to drink alcohol again. I mean, for heaven's sake, this is What time is it now? 11:08. I still got a few. No, I don't know. I did an hour left. Man, guys, this is serious for a second. Man, I should never drink alcohol anymore. Like, this is the most embarrassing thing ever. It is. So I just come back to the store. I bought eggs. I think these ones are alright. I don't know what I don't even know why I'm filming. I mean, this camera is broken, so probably not even recording anymore. This video is never gonna find itself on the internet. Who knows, maybe. So it appears that all those eggs I bought are okay. Yeah, that's okay. Put that back in the fridge. And I often post on the website called HF Boards. It's a hockey message board. And some guy, I think a moderator or something, told me like when I buy ground meat, it's gotta be like extra lean ground beef so that you don't get fat. But I gotta cut them into like little pieces, you know, and put them in the freezer so that like that I can eat it like day after day without like stuff like, you know, like having the whole thing like rot, like, you know. It says on my bill here, let's see, you know, like this ground beef and eggs, like $29, and I paid with $40, and they gave me $10.22 in like, you know, like change and stuff. Like, you know, I followed the advice. Like, I used the ground beef and I put it in the freezer. This is my external hard drive, and I put like in the plastic bags. You know, see like the plastic stuff here. You know, so like in the morning I can put the stuff like in the regular fridge so that like it thaws and all that. Okay, so like we're making the meringues. I need a straw. I had straws here. Straws. There it is. Okay, so like, okay, I know it's an hour early because we gotta wait until noon. So I'm never gonna drink alcohol again. This is ridiculous. So if you want to see if it's ready, you take a straw and you kind of like poke it. It's too soft, you see, so it's not ready yet. You see, there's still like white stuff there. So let's wait a little bit more. You know, in 49 minutes it should be okay. So I'm gonna shut this off for now. Dude, as the minutes are passing, I'm getting worse. Okay, that's it. This is over. Just a little bit. One more drop of the rum. Alright, that's it. That's it, man. That's it, man. I feel like man, guys, don't drink alcohol. It's like bad for you guys. I've had enough. I'm not gonna drink anymore. Alright. Putting back the meat in the fridge, freezer, whatever. Yeah. Man, guys, like, really seriously now, alcohol is bad for you, man. Like, when I went to the store, like, about, like, a few minutes ago, like, I was like a zombie or something, you know. like when I went like to pay for the stuff, I just like put all the stuff like on the conveyor belt, and I was like, you know, yeah. It's like the lady said like how much it was going to cost, and I kind of like just took the money from my pocket, and I just like put it on the floor, like on the thing like near the cash, and like I was like, I don't know, man, I must have looked like a fucking idiot. You guys, don't drink, man. It's not bad. It's not good for you. Dude, what time is it now? Yeah, 30 minutes left. Dude, I drink alcohol like in the morning. Like I woke up at 5:30 and I just started like as soon as I woke up I made a cup of coffee. I still have some coffee in there, by the way. I throw it away because it's like it's old now. And like I made a cup of coffee and I put like rum in it, and then I just took the bottle and started drinking the whole thing. Like, and I drank like almost half the bottle like that. Damn, I felt like shit. No. Ah, boy. Let's see if... well, not yet. Alright, you've caught me in the middle of making my dinner. Alright. Get a plate. I think these things are ready. See? When I touch them it gets like a little deeper, but it doesn't like... I'll give it a little more time while I make the meat for dinner. Whew. I think the effect of the alcohol is sort of wearing off now. I'm gonna... dude, really, seriously. Man, don't drink. Don't drink anymore, man. When I went to buy food like a few minutes ago, like 30 or 1 hour ago, like, damn, dude. I was completely like out of it, you know, like really out of it. So it was really, really bad. Guys, like really seriously, you don't need alcohol to get through life, you know. Like just stay normal and like eat normally and stuff, because alcohol, like, it fucks you up. I'm serious, dude. I'm really serious. Like, it's tough to think when you drink alcohol. It's tough to be normal. It's tough to do anything, really. It's like you're like in a complete different universe. I usually just drink like sambuca or rum or champagne or whatever, and things like are all messed up. Like, I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know what's going on. I'm like in a trance or something, you know. Ow! Ouch! It's just smoke is hot. So like, don't drink, because like, you know, you don't need to drink. I mean, it's fun, like, when you're in a party or something, you drink a beer or like something, that's okay, but like, drinking half a bottle of rum in the morning, dude, that's messed up. You really feel like shit. 11:33, okay, it's not almost done. Seriously, you really feel like shit. So, just don't do this. Don't do it, guys. I'm serious, don't drink alcohol. Only now, like, it's been 5 hours since I started drinking. Like, it was, well, not more than 5 hours, it was 5:30 a.m. So, 11 minus 5, it's 6, so 6 hours and 20 minutes. And I'm still kind of like, you know, my head's like, yeah. Still a little bit, but I'm better now. I'm more like, I'm more awake. And I just ruined my morning. I ruined my morning. I had to cancel social engagements, and really don't do it, guys. Really, seriously, it's bad for you. Whew. I don't even know why the fuck I'm filming this. What the hell I'm doing? I don't know, man. What the hell? Oh boy. I think it's okay. Oh, let's turn this off. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, I didn't make this video to teach how to make meat, but rather the meringue stuff. I'm gonna take another plate. I'm still not there yet. Okay. Alright, this stuff's okay. You know, when you cut the meat in half and it's not pink in the middle, that means it's alright. I'll turn this off. Alright, it's gonna be okay by itself. The meringue, you know, when you eat them, ow! Okay, well, when you finish doing them, okay, like I did, you gotta put them on a plate, and you gotta put them to rest for a little while. Generally, if you let them like rest for an hour or 2 hours, they're gonna be good. Okay, like before you serve them, let them just rest like that for a little while. I need another plate. Oh shit. Ah, man, I can hardly stay on my feet. Okay. Yeah, you could technically eat them right now, but it won't be good. It's only good after it's dried up for a little bit. So you just keep them in a cool, you know, air, not in the fridge, but just like in normal room temperature. And well, this you throw away. See all this tuna on the ground? I mean, I was eating recently like 4 cans of tuna a day. Then I got mercury poisoning, and I like feeling really sick. I mean, tuna is not bad. It's good to eat tuna. It's a lot of protein and low calories and all that. But I mean, if you eat tuna, just don't eat more like, you know, 3 cans or 2 cans a week. If you eat 4 cans a day, you're just like setting yourself up for a disaster. So let's wait until this stuff like cleans up. Alright, well, it's been a couple of hours now, so I think it's pretty much ready now. You can eat them like that. Not bad. Not bad. So I think I'm gonna go sleep a little bit now because I'm like really tired. So I don't know if this video is gonna work because the camera like got into the water and everything, but anyway, so see you guys.